Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
All right, man. Shit, it's getting hot out here today. But yeah, they said that Devin Haney, the rumor is Devin Haney, Teofimo, Lopez is signed, sealed, and delivered on August 16th. And you got publications like Boxing News 24 hating, oh, it's gonna be boring, and you hear people saying, well, I don't think Devin Haney is the right time for that, and so you start to hear people start to it's like you can't please the fans. You give them what they want, give them big fights, they complain. You know what I'm saying? So my thing about it is this: why everybody so concerned if Devin Haney ready or not? If you don't like Devin Haney, you should want to see T.O. go in there and beat him up. Catch weight at 145, allegedly. If you don't, in Saudi Arabia, if you don't like him, you should want to see him lose. Like I said before, when you look at the support of this fight, honestly, the true support of this fight is going to be for T.O. Even a lot of the black content creators going to go for T.O. They want to see Devin Haney win. And I told y'all, ain't no black pride in this, in the media, bro. The black content creators, they chasing money just like the Mexicans and the whites. But one thing I can respect about the Mexicans, they won't compromise themselves for a monetary gain. They gonna stay on code. And that's what I do respect. They gonna stay on code. They stick to the script. You know what I'm saying? And us black people, you got a couple channels that's really gonna keep it funky. But the vast majority of them, it's just about money. They can say, well, I got millions, or I'm rich, and I'm really, but then if you that's secure, why you selling out? So like I continue to say, after all the racist shit Teofemale said about black people, it still ain't been the outrage. It wasn't half the outrage that you seen when Devin Haney said, I won't let a white boy beat me. How is that racist? I just still don't see how that's racist. Now, if he said I wouldn't let a cracker beat me or something like that, then we can open up that conversation. But I just don't believe black people can be racist. Bigots, okay, cool. We can have that. But racist, we don't have the power to be racist. If we were truly racist, and I say this all the time, we were truly racist in this country, it's no way we can be comfortable with living with our oppressors. It's no way. Most black people would take an even playing, throw everything out that happened. They'll just say, you know what, just give us an even playing field. We don't need 40 acres in a mule. We just want an even playing field. Most black people would take that for reparations. But like I continue to say, you got some content creators say, well, it's not oppression, and I'll just be looking at dudes like, and if you historically don't understand what's being said, they don't get it. You start talking to these guys and it's for money. They're not experts, but like I said, people gonna be going for Teofimo Lopez. The black boxers gonna be going for Teofimo Lopez. I'm telling you. And like I said before, I don't want to hear none of these dudes talking about when they find out to the average people that you still a nigga. I don't want to hear it. Like I said, you can't do what Jamal Charlo did and say, I don't feel like you can do what Jamal Charlo did and say, Caleb Plant's a culture vulture after he did all that raccooning. I just don't. Your past is gone. To me, it's the equivalent of going to sleep with another man if you're a man. It's a wrap. You backdoor you. It ain't no coming back. Oh, I'm a straight man again. Oh, yeah, some women might take you there and take you, and that's what they do. The majority of these modern women. Cool. That's. But to the fellas, to the bros, you a switch hitter forever. Once you got penetrated, you bat on both sides of the plate forever. We will not pass the blunt to you. You will not drink out the same Patron and Aho bottle we drink out of. That's just what it is. We will sanitize the hydro machine at Planet Fitness after you get out of it. I'm joking. So that's just what it is. Once you sell yourself out, ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back. But honestly, I think it's a good matchup. And, Richardson Hitchison said he think Devin Haney boxing skills would be too much. And if I'm Teofimo, and it's going to show, Teo is not a great athlete. I keep telling y'all that. He's not a great athlete. He's not. Oh, Teo is so athletic. And no, he's not. He's athletic when he's fighting stiff, like Mexicans. So for this fight, him personally, it's going to be about catching Devin. His counterpunching skills, catching Devin. And can he catch Devin? Absolutely. I'm going to always be objective. He can catch Devin. Devin is trying to find himself as far as he's trying to find himself. Any young man, you try to find what your niche is in life. And I think he that last fight, securing the bag, moving, sticking and moving and dipping in, he has to find. I think Jermell Charlo had this issue. Charlo at one point in his career was a guy when he was with Ronnie Shields. He was a boxer. He sticked and moved, but he had problems with pressure fighters. He got with Derrick James, got on the front foot, became more aggressive, but he still at the hardest, the different scenario as far as pressure. He still struggled with but he never put it all together. He never was able to mesh both styles together. And I think for Devin, at the heart of heart, Devin likes to walk his opponents down and be offensive. He likes to be on the front foot, which is great. The perception of Devin, running and moving, that was his last fight. But at the heart of heart, Devin liked to be on that front foot. Only thing I don't like about Devin being on the front foot is two things I don't like. He liked to load up on his shots, and I think rather than load up, he should throw combinations. I mean, he trained with Floyd Singer. I mean, believe it or not, Floyd Singer preached combination punching. So I think he needs to, if you're going to be on that front foot, throw combinations. Stop trying to throw one or two big shots. And if he throw one or two big shots versus Teo, it's going to make the fight interesting, in my opinion. If you're going to throw 1-2 shots, just throw them to land. Throw them with accuracy. Throw them to turn over the punch. Just throw them to land. Don't worry about loading up. Throw them with speed and accuracy, and the impact will come. Stay on that jab with Teo. Make Teo take chances. When Teo take chances, he jump off his feet to throw a hook. Box him. Throw combinations. So I think it'll be a Coors Light truck. I think it'll be a good fight. But I think Teo thing is getting inside of Devin Haney range. So, Teo is not a good inside fighter. Like, he can't do what Residence N did to Plant. If he could, this would be a great fight. So for him, it's just gonna be about catching Devin. And I think, he don't have the footwork. It's really about, I think, talking shit to Devin, getting Devin out of his comfort zone like Ryan did, making Devin come to him, load up 1 or 2 shots and catching him. That's what it's about for him. Now, if that doesn't happen and Devin don't fight dumb like he was, whereas Linares trying to prove that he a puncher in fights like that, if he fight like he did with Regis, it's gonna be a tough fight. He fight like he did with Regis and fight under control and be more efficient, then I actually started to think, for Teo, it's really about the jab. It's really about jabbing Devin to the body, attacking the body, bringing the hands down, and catching them up top. The jab is the key. Keep jabbing, jab to the body, jab, 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 jab. Break up what Devin got going on, take away his jab, and then when he start welling those big shots, be prepared to punch with him. So, Teo's at an athletic disadvantage. Teo's at a height and reach disadvantage, which depends on how Devin use it. But I think Teo's number one game plan has got to be jab, body work. You know what I'm saying? Psychological warfare. Get Devin to be aggressive and catch him. So I think it'll be a good fight. I'm interested. They're always trying to shit on it. Oh, Devin don't do this. Devin don't deserve. Like, I'm just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they give you a good fight, and it's up to Teo to cut the ring. That was the worst fight. That was the most boringest fight Devin ever fought. Devin ain't never fought like that. My biggest issue is that he was moving so much, and then he trying to throw 1 or 2 big shots. Bill needs to sit him down like, here, look here. We not punchers. So let's not try to be power punchers. Let's try to be precise, our accurate, precise, most efficient puncher we can be. Let's use our speed, our athletic ability. Let's use our combination punches, and let's be done with it. Let's not look to be the hurt guy. So, you know, that's my opinion on it, man. Let's not look to be out and be the biggest puncher out here. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, they said, you know, he had to apologize publicly to Turkey. So I mean, it is what it is, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. When people keep asking about the glasses, my eye, you know, I had to style my eye. I still don't see the fucking style. The swelling going down. I had to get some antibiotics and shit, man, and warm compressed. But boy, I ain't never had no style, bro. That shit it was hurt. It don't hurt no more. But yeah, for people with I think I'm gonna keep the sunglass look, man. I think I like them. I'm gonna start collecting sunglasses. But hey, hit the link description, hit the link tree, follow me everywhere. Peace.